Hey everybody, we are back, aren't we? Sure is. Okay, Miss Dragon and I want to show you how to do a what? Wrap and turn. So, we're going to show you how to do a wrap and turn for your heel when you're knitting. Loom knitting, to be exact. Right, Miss Dragon? Yeah! Okay, so get your looms, get your sock. The pattern is in the video below. Don't forget, when you get up to this part on the heel, follow these instructions and you'll be just fine. So we're doing a wrap and turn. Wrap and turn. Let's go. Okay, so if you got this far from my Loom knit knee-high sock video, you will notice that I'm continuing the actual pattern so we don't get the sock messed up. We want to make sure that the pattern stays the same. So this is where I'm starting for my wrap and turn. This is the back, that ankle down to the back of your foot, back to the other ankle. So I'm just going to purl to start off to go to the left side. Now, my project is from right to left. So this is my actual flow of the project. So when you get down to, remember, purl 16, knit 16, these are 16 stitches that I'm going to wrap and turn, and I'm going to break it down to the end. So we're at the, I would say, 15th stitch. So on the 16th stitch, we're going to wrap and turn it. So you're going to take the loop off the peg, and then you're going to bring the working yarn and put it inside and place the loop back on it. So now I'm going back to the right where I'm E-wrap knitting. I just like the way the garter stitch looks on an E-wrap knit instead of a regular knit stitch. And I'm going to E-wrap all of the pegs back to the first one behind where we started. So if I said purl 16 or 16, it's because that's the back of the foot. So I'm going to do that up into the second to last one. And on the last one, I'm going to wrap and turn it. I'm not going to knit this one. See this one right here? We're not knitting that. I'm going to wrap and turn that one. So I'm just going to knit all of my stitches. So when we come back, we can purl it. Because remember, this sock is a garter stitch. So I'm knitting all of my E-wraps. And you see the wrap and turn is on the left, right here. We're going to leave that there. These are our points where we're going to start and finish. So now this is the start to the right side. I'm going to take the loop off, put the working yarn under it, and place it back on. And now I'm going to purl going left because that's just my flow of my pattern. So we're going to purl this way. And then we're going to go to the second stitch before the last wrap and turn that we did going this way. And do the exact same thing, going back and forth. So if you follow this video and remember to, whatever pattern you are doing, you just follow your pattern so you don't mess up the flow of the pattern itself. So I'm going to get down to the end where the wrap and turn that we did. It's right on the left. We're not touching that. We're going to go to the stitch before it, wrap and turn it, place the loop back on the peg, and now we're going to E-wrap again and go back down to do the other side. And this is how we continue to wrap and turn in accordance with the actual pattern, so you don't lose the pattern. And that's what my instructions are basically trying to explain. So we'll E-wrap back to the right, stop right there. We're not going to E-wrap that, and we're just going to knit all of our pegs and then wrap and turn the right side. And when you come back, you'll purl. You see? So when I came back to the right, I E-wrapped again. I wrapped and turned, and then I came back left because I want to keep my garter stitch that's in the pattern already. And then you just continue this way. Don't be afraid to leave a comment, ask questions, and don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. You can share it. And thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. Take care. This is going to be our last wrap and turn because I left about 4 stitches on the pegs. So we're on our last wrap and turn, and oops, my loop dropped. But we're going to come back and purl going left. So I'm going to leave the right alone, and I'm going to purl left, and when I come back around through the first side to go back across the front of the foot, I'm going to then complete the right side of the heel. So you're going to take both loops. See, there's 2 loops on the hook. I'm going to purl going left because that's just my pattern. I don't want to lose track of the pattern. So we're going to purl with 2 loops on the hook. I'm sorry, with 2 loops on the peg going left. And now I continue my pattern, which you can check my Loom knit knee-high sock video. This is exactly the same thing. I'm just breaking it down a little bit, a little better to understand. So this part is the front of my foot, right on the top of my foot, because we didn't do the right side. So now I have to come back around through the circle, so we're not changing the direction of the pattern. So now I'm gonna E-wrap these 2 loops on the hook because this is my E-wrap row. And so you're going to notice one side is purled, the other side is knit. And that's how I did my heel for this particular project. Now you may want to change it. You may want to change your direction. It happened to me before. It ended up changing my direction, but it'll still be a usable sock. But I'm just showing you how the flow is going, putting all traffic going the same direction here. So now I'm going to continue to row as normal and continue my pattern, and we're going to keep going along with the regular pattern until you measure it to the end of your toes or whatever size you wanted to make. Thanks again. Please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. I got way more goodies to come. See you soon.